Last decade, feed prices for livestock have been high, which has brought problems to farmers in the industry. Purdue experts are now saying livestock producers can expect an economic boom in the next few years.
Well, News 18's Amber Hardwick joins us now live to explain why the livestock industry is expected to bounce back and how that may help the prices of meat at the grocery store. Amber?
Jeff, Gina, the livestock industry has had high production costs for the last several years, but now that we have high record corn yields and then also an ample supply of extra grains, that will only help the industry within the next few years. For nearly a decade, the livestock industry was struggling due to high feed prices. The cost of production was too high for farmers, which led some to cut back on the amount of livestock on their farms.
Going back to 05, 06, 07, we had a big increase in the cost of feed grains and soybean meal.
Purdue ag economist Jim Mintert says a number of factors resulted in poor economic conditions in the market, including high demand for corn in the mid-2000s for ethanol and the recession in 2008. The drought in 2012 also contributed to the high feed costs. Mintert says the low point in the livestock industry resulted in producers providing less meat for the U.S. consumers.
Over the last 7 or 8 years, we've reduced supplies of meat on the table for U.S. consumers about 10%.
But there are now better days ahead for the livestock industry.
We look ahead the next several years, the tables have really turned, and we're going to see some expansion take place in response to lower feed grain prices.
Mintert says the high global supply of corn is now reducing feed prices and making production costs less for farmers.
Production costs are coming down. At the same time, those producers are looking at record high prices. So we're in a very profitable period.
Mintert says the profitable economic period will allow livestock farmers to expand their herds for the next several years. He said the economic boom in the livestock industry will not happen overnight and may take years to fully recover. Mintert says prices in chicken and pork will drop before beef prices.
And all three of those sectors are expressing interest and starting to lay plans for larger production levels the next several years.
Mintert says consumers will not see lower meat prices immediately. He does say he expects chicken to be lower in 2015, but beef will take longer because it does take longer to produce the meat. He's predicting lower meat prices or beef prices by the time we get to 2017. Reporting live in West Lafayette, Amber Hardwick,